Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Professor M, and this is the next video in our Snowflake series. In the last video, we have covered Snowflake pricing, what drives to build and where the cost can quietly adds up. Today, we are going to one step deeper for Snowflake Edition, Standard, Enterprise, Business Critical and VPS. We touched all four briefly before. Today we will walk you through what each one actually gives you, one feature at a time, step by step, so you know exactly what you're paying for at every level. So let's start with standard. This is the first and most basic addition. Every feature you see here is a base that every other addition built on top of. So let's go through them one by one. Virtual warehouses. This is what actually runs your query. Second, compute and storage, which are kept separately, so you can grow one without paying more for other. Autoscaling. When many people run query at the same time, Snowflake gets more power by itself. Auto suspend and resume. The warehouse turns off when no one is using it and turn back on the moment when someone runs a query. This is what keep your bill low. Standard work with normal table data and also format like JSON files with no any extra setup needed. Time travel. You can go back and look at or restore your data from up to 1 day back, which is helpful if someone gets deleted by mistake. Failsafe. This is an extra 7-day backup on top of time travel, managed by Snowflake for emergencies. Zero copy cloning. You can make a full copy of table or database right away without using extra storage or paying more for it. Stream and task. This lets you track when your data change and automatically run steps after that, like simple automation. RBAC, role-based access control. You give access based on the person's role, like analyst or admin, instead of setting it up one person at a time. For logging in, you get extra security option, second login setup, single sign-on, and OAuth. Network policies let you control which IP address are allowed to connect in the first place. Even at the starting level, Snowflake has already given SOCs to type 2 an outside check that confirms their security is solid. All of this comes in about $2 per credit. That's standard, your starting point. So let's go with Enterprise. Enterprise keeps every feature from standard and add more on top. This tier is for teams that need more speed and light and tighter control over who can see what. So let's go through with one by one. So first of all, everything from standard is already included. Nothing is taken away. Second, multi-cluster warehouses. Many teams can run query at the same time without slowing each other down. Materialized views can save the result of the query ahead of time. So if you run the same report often, it comes back much faster. Search optimization service makes it much faster to find one specific record inside a very large table. Query acceleration gives a slow or heavy query extra help in the background without you doing anything. That time travel window from standard, which was up to 1 day, now goes all the way up to 90 days. Column level security lets you hide specific column like salary or anything from people who should not see them. Row level security does the same thing but for rows. A person only can see the record that belongs to them. Data classification automatically marks sensitive information like email or card number, so if you are always know where it is. Access history auditing keeps a log of exactly who looked at what data and when. With all of this added, the price go up to about $3 per credit. That's enterprise. So let's go with business critical. This is the tier of company with strict rules around data, like healthcare, finance, or government. It keeps you everything from standard and enterprise and adds more security backup feature. So let's go with one by one. So everything from standard and enterprise is already included. Nothing is taken away. Try Secret Secure. Your data is locked using both your own key and Snowflake's key together, so neither site can open it alone. Private connectivity. Your company connects to Snowflake through a private line. So your data never travel even on the open internet. These tier meet HIPAA and HITrust rules, which are needed if you work with patients' health data. It also meets PCI DSS rule, which are needed if you handle credit card data. And it all meets FedRAMP and ITAR rule for US government and defense work. Failover and failback. If one region goes down, your account moves to backup region on its own and switches back when things are normal again. All of this bring the price about $4 per credit. That's business critical. So finally, VPS, Virtual Private Snowflake. This is the top tier which keeps data everything from standard, enterprise and business critical and at full separation from every other Snowflake customer with nothing shared at all. So let's go through one by one. Everything from standard, enterprise and business critical is already included. Nothing is taken away. It's fully isolated environment. Your setup is completely on its own. Nothing is shared with any other Snowflake customer. Even the background detail Snowflake keeps about your account, called metadata, is stored fully on its own. Your computing power is kept just for you, not shared with anyone else. Every place of data going in out of fully encrypted all the time. The price is not fixed. It's worked out directly with Snowflake and it's usually for large banks or government clients with very specific dates. So that's all for addition, step by step. Standard gives you everything you need to start it and enterprise adds speed and final control over who sees what. Business critical adds compliance certification and backup region and VPS gives you your own fully separate environment. Pick based on your companies actually need, not just the most expensive option. So that's Snowflake for addition, fully cover, and always remember what we said in a pricing video. A high addition does not make your query use more credit. It just change what each credit cost and what extra tool you get. So thank you for watching this video. If this helped, like, share, and subscribe, and drop your question on comment section. Thank you. See you again in next video. Thank you a lot. Thanks.